Okay, and we are live. Good morning. Good morning. It is July 19th, 7:03 a.m. The morning show where we go over topics to help with your own personal improvement. Yes, you specifically, you to become the best version of you so you can be a better version of yourself for the people you care about and love most. This is your host, Tanner DeWitt, your life coach, morning life coach, specifically to help your mornings go right, to help you dive into the deep crap you can't usually talk about with your other friends and family. And you need a better, safer space to go over these things because it is important. And what could some of the topics be? Well, whenever we want and should be doing something and we are not doing something, there needs to be this moment of clarity, because clarity is power. That's always something that we can all get along with, is that having the clarity is having the power. So when we're not doing something that we know we should be doing, trying to peel back the layers, asking powerful questions. And if you need help with something like that, you can always go over and sign up for a free coaching session. But enough on the pitches and getting right into it. We're gonna kind of extend off of yesterday's episode with the dad marketing method. If you missed it, you weren't here. Essentially, we're trying to differentiate something to attract people's attention. Something abrupt, quick, something outrageous, or trying to get them to look over at our post or at our marketing method. And then we're trying to attract them with some type of benefit. And then after we attract them to some type of benefit, we're trying to direct them for a call to action. Okay. So what would be an example of this in our own marketing? You're like, okay, that's cool. How do I differentiate? Like, what can I even offer? And one of the examples, actually, throughout the book, wouldn't lie to you, I'm not going to take credit for it. But another example that I had found was you take for a good little marketing thing that I'm going to try is you take a book, such as the current book that I'm reading now, and you send it off. Yes, you send a whole book off to someone you're trying to market to a potential client. You give them a book to get their attention. Most people who are trying to grow, trying to learn, appreciate a book as a gift. I know as a kid, if you got a book as a gift, you wanted to throw a temper tantrum and you absolutely hated it. However, as we've grown into adults, there's something a little more cool, especially in the business world, about receiving a book. I don't know about you. Ask yourself, if I were to send you a book, would you at least open it up? And then what you do is you leave a handwritten note just inside the book. So I'm going to write a handwritten note, as you can see here. Handwritten note. And you put this sucker in the book to get their attention. And then also you take sticky notes, like 3. You don't write in the book. I'm not going to write in the book. Don't write in the book and mark it up or anything like that. But take a few sticky notes on very important points throughout the book. So say, stay true to who you are. That sounds right up my alley as a life coach. Or points that you would want to be hitting home with your marketing, grabbing their attention. So something different is they get the gift for free. People like that shit. I like getting shit for free. That's cool. I like books. I like knowledge. That's awesome. I'm going to open this up. Oh, a nice handwritten note. Differentiate, and then putting down a few markers of where the sticky notes are at, because people are naturally curious So they're probably going to open up and at least read the sticky notes and say, wow, because of that, I kind of looked into this because of this. And if you can inspire any type of action, such as getting back to our main points of being different, attracting, and directing under the DAD marketing method, then at the end, we can give them a business card and we can say, if you or anyone you know needs to book a free coaching session to take a personality test to see where you're currently at with your goals and what we can fix and change to help get us closer to what it is we actually want, please contact me, Tanner DeWitt, over at talktotanner.com and schedule a free session. I would love to help. So that's the example that we're going over today. Short and sweet, right? You're giving somebody a book. You're making a few notes. You're doing something different to grab their attention. And usually the classic rebuttal would be, Tanner, T-Dog, my man, I am not buying books for 100,000 people to get their attention. That'll cost me $1 bazillion. I'm not doing that. Well, you're probably not marketing to that many people if we're being very realistic, unless you're a major corporation. And even then, if we pulled back and we did this, I'm doing this for 3 people, 3 to start out. And then I'm going to call them, follow up and call them. If they don't call me or set up an appointment, I'm going to call them in a couple weeks. And if they don't answer me, then I'll send them up a follow-up message or maybe send out a few more. It's a game of measurement, a game of trial and error. And something that I was watching this old Tony Robbins seminar yesterday, and he kept talking about how you got to be able to manage and measure kind of what it is you're putting out there. Mike, and the author of this book, Getting Different, had some really nice examples of and points on getting different, and then also having some points, as I'm probably getting deeper into the book, to mix it up, to measure, to make sure you know what's working, what's not working. So go ahead in your own seat, your own position. Think about something that can differentiate you, that can attract others, some type of opportunity to your benefit, and then some type of directive like call this specific number, message me here, something to actually get them to pull and take action on. Because again, if you just blow up, if you make some viral video of you riding a unicycle and you sell like makeup products or something like that, if you're just riding on a unicycle, this sounds like a terrible example, but anyway, if what you're doing has nothing to do with it, then it's going to be very hard to hold their attention for the opportunity, enough holding that attention enough to actually get them to do a directive, to actually sign up for what it is that you want them to do. So you need to stand out, you need to be different, but trying to make sure that it all works together. And it's going to take some time. You're not just going to be a marketing genius and slap out a really good idea. I mean, you can always Google a few ideas. You can brainstorm with a couple of your friends or family. You can contact other people in your business industry and kind of see what works for you. So what's great about standing out and being different, because a lot of people argue, oh, I can't do that. I can't be different. I can't stand out and this and that. You know, I'm a Toyota, everyone's a Ferrari, or however the example goes. Well, thankfully, you as an individual are unique in your own ways. And that's the competitive advantage we have, especially in this world of content creation. You can make something, and you're not going to specifically sound like me. You're not going to talk like me. I'm sure you could edit and you could listen and you could copy things over and over and over again. But I'm willing to take the chances that you're Not going to do that. You're not going to do this specific type of morning show. You're not going to talk in this specific type of manner. You're not going to go about and actually take action on doing what it is I am doing it before I go do it. So hopefully I already beat whoever to the punch if that was the copying case or whatever. So it's like, what do I got to lose? What do you have to lose? What do you want to try? How do you want to go about it? Keep asking yourself questions and keep figuring out what it is that you want. What is the outcome that you want? And that will lead us wrap up for today's episode. Again, remember, direct, being different to attract, giving some type of opportunity or benefit to the potential client or customer, and then give them a directive, something to take action on, whether it's setting up a free session with you, whether it's going over to your website, whether it's filling out some coaching exercise, something along those lines, something free. You don't have to sell them and get $1 million from them right off the bat, but just something to take action on to get closer to what you want them to do. Okay. That is over at the Dad Marketing. This is an example. We're talking about books, shipping them off, including in the books, handwritten notes, some highlights, some sticky notes on a few of the pages to kind of help stand out and be specific and have people remember us. But now we're off. And tomorrow, and that wraps up for today's show. We're a quarter past the hour. I got a bunch of shit to do today. Tuesday's busier day for sessions, so it should be fun, should be lively. Here to help people grow, change, and get down in the nitty-gritty of what we have to figure out to really have a good idea of what it is that you want. What are your values with what you want? What is the plan? What do we need to do today, tomorrow, this week, this month? Let's break it down a little bit. Do we even have it on paper? Do you have your goals on paper? That's probably a good first step. If you need help with that kind of stuff, getting the mission, the purpose, and the values and the goals all to line up, let's meet up. Let's hook up over at talktotanner.com. Free coaching session. Here to help things go right. Thank you all so much. I will be back on again Wednesday, July 20th, where I'll probably be doing a pre-recorded episode because it'll be my honey bunches of oats, whatever cheesy thing for my girlfriend for our anniversary. So it should be an exciting, lively day. It's going to be a great one. Keeping it excited, keeping it rolling, life being life. Let's keep chipping away at our goals, loving the most we can. Do something nice for somebody today. Something nice. And let's get closer to what it is that we want. Cheers, friends. I'm going to play some music. I'm rolling out of here. Okay. Toodles, see you all tomorrow, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, where we're going to be going over another process from our good old friend Tony Robbins on to make more improvements. Cheers, cheers. I'm out of here. Enjoy.